Yo, and a bottle of rum. Or is it ho, 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 and a bottle of rum? I forget. Vega, ¿qué pasó? What you think, Vega? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? Thurman versus Spence? Thurman, Leo, Maparo. Marco, what up? What up, Isaiah? What's up, Roel? Heavy Chevy. When you're sitting in your Chevy and you feel something heavy, diarrhea. You guys remember that one? Errol gonna get his 11th car accident to avoid the fight. Heard it here first. That would be some trick, wouldn't it? Vega, let me ask you a question. Why the fuck would you think that? What in God's green earth would make you think about that? You're joking? Because you're very sarcastic. You might be joking. Because if you're serious, ain't no way that's happening. Word life. Ain't no way that's happening. You know what I'm saying? What else we got, people? What else we got? Keith Thurman versus Liam Amparo. All right. We got more people coming in or what? Oh, I thought we were just typing dumb bullshit. Mr. Sarcasm. Big shout to my man, Josue. Hitting me with the $2 extra crispy two-piece. Getting this goal on the road. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. What's good, player? Chilling. Joaquin, what up? Mamelo. Thurman versus Canelo. What a homicide. Yeah, that wouldn't be any good. Why not Thurman versus Sugar Ray Leonard? Two big names. Thurman versus Spence might happen, though. The shit might actually happen. That's the crazy part of all this. You know what I'm saying? That is the crazy part of all this. Let me see something here. Hold on. All right, let's see if this works. Hold on. Hold on, people. All right, give me 1 second here. All right. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm back. Jesus. Thurman versus Spence just crashed the chat with this match. That Michael Carbajal fight was fire. Yeah, he was no joke. You guys know about Carbajal? Thurman looked sharp in his comeback fight. Thurman did look sharp. He was getting clipped, though. A little bit of clippy. Slugs go touchy. With your spirit above me. Who's that? What lyric is that? Clea, you'll know that one. F it, Thurman versus Sugar Ray and Durant at the same time. Special attraction. How about me versus you? How about that? Backyard. Thurman versus Spence 7 years ago was a huge fight. It wouldn't be huge now, but it would be viewable. Shaving my head for the B-Day. Yeah, but you said your shit is piecing out too, right? You're just shaving it because you're finally letting go. Don't act like you're doing me a favor. What's up? I show him in Corpus Christi. I saw him, I believe you meant to say, right? Happy EJ. Thurman had some ring rust for show, but he did look good. He swallowed a couple hammers. Okay. That was on me. Fruity. But he did. He swallowed a couple shizots. You feel me? He did. The dude swallowed some shit. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? He got clipped. He got clipped. What are you going to do? Hold on. My bad. All right, I'm back. But he looked okay. First round, Hammer for sure. Word. If I don't shave, I'm gonna look like Black Gallagher. If I let my hair grow out, I would look like Bulgarian Gallagher. Manny dropped him in the first round. Huh? Manny dropped 2 in the first round. Slugs push and leave. A thug shook. Deuces in the boot got me walking like I was born with a club foot. Nah, man. Slugs go touchy touchy with your spirit above me. Robert. My man, Robert. First, Robert, let me say.
Thank you. Come again.
Oops, wrong one. Mark KO. Soon to be Mark TKO. I'm hoping, my brother. I'm hoping. I'm going to remind everybody to hit up Turkey again. I fucking messaged him myself again. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to. Let's see if he. That'd be funny if he just responded. Like, sure, give me a call. And that was racist too. Okay, sorry. That was my turkey voice, but that was racist.
Oh, that's racist.
Yeah, no, he won't. I wonder if he sees it. I bet you he does. Which sucks because that means he's just not. It's okay though. Shaq's gonna let him know the dilly. Shaq's gonna let him know the fucking deal. You feel me? Fuck that. Keeps hitting me with this shit. Damn, ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see something. And all this shit. Okay. All right. Never mind. You know what sucks? I just made this whole video breaking down a potential fight between Bivol and Benavidez, right? I took 1 round of Bivol fighting Zerto. And I took 1 round of Benavidez fighting Andrade. And I mean, it took me, I put in like a few hours, 2-3 hours probably total. Everything from like getting the diagram, the graphics, slowing it up, slow-moing it, zooming in, labeling the punches, then recording what I say and doing all this, putting it all together. And they fucking copywrote me. I did the same shit for the Tank versus Roach fight. They didn't copyright me. So I never know when they're going to copyright me. That's why I only use sparring usually, because sparring nobody copyrights because the shit just doesn't belong to any networks. Man. A few years ago, this would have been a fire fight. Not so much now. People want to see Errol Spence in those hands currently. Well, it might happen. It might happen. Because think of it this way, girl dad. What young lion or champion is going to want to fight Thurman or fucking Spence? They're not, because there's nothing to gain. There's everything to lose. Now you might get a random dude who's like, oh, well, having a legend on my record, but those guys aren't even really legends. I think they might have to fight each other. Bivol is T1000, can't be stopped by a punch or an ex-wife. All right. Bro, I know Spence was salty about Keith not giving the fight when he wanted it. When I say fight him, I think it'll happen. Okay. Well, we'll see. You think it'll happen? We'll see. Yova, what up? Yova, you finally came in early. Word. Rappers sue rappers all the time for sampling. Yeah, the problem is I put in 2-3 hours of work on some shit that I think would have got a lot of views. Like one of my strengths, I believe, is breaking down fights and also putting down. You know what? Let me show you guys. I'm just gonna play a second of it. Hopefully, it doesn't get flagged. You know what? I won't play a second. What's the point of that? Then they'll just flag this. Jersey Bob, aka Robert. Keith Thurman beats a bum after not fighting for 3 years. He not beaten any contender. Well, right. That's why he should fight Spence. Right? Yes or no? Hold on a second. I gotta shut this door. My wife's watching some shit and it's mad loud. Ugh, my bad. I'm hearing all kinds of like soap opera fucking girls crying and guys like, I love you, Marie. Oh, yeah, you don't. You fucked my sister. I'm like, no. All right. I think this fight already happens and Tuck's just going to sell out. Thurman had that kid shook. Yeah, well, that kid also clipped Thurman clipped him like he's an open Doritos bag. You know what I'm saying? Clipped his ass like he's an open bag of Doritos. I'm gonna use that one. I like that. What do you guys think? Clipped him like he's an open bag of Doritos. Clipped him like he's an open bag of Doritos. Right? That's not bad. What you guys think? You are right, Spence for Thurman. Mandatory retirement for loser. He should fight Conley, then Spence. They both need another fight beforehand. Was good, Berto. I love Doritos too. That's why I used it. They already don't get it. That one, I don't get it. What happens? What happens when you have a bag of Doritos? Say chips. Doritos ain't paying us. Yeah, girl dad likes it. Thurman got clipped. Yeah, he got clipped. I just watched the first round. The motherfucker got swallowed 2 check lefts. The name Jarvis reminds me of Marvin the Martian. Jarvis, yeah, I feel like it's either a jacked black dude, Jarvis, who like everybody's like scared of, or it's a dorky ass computer geek white boy in an 80s movie. It's one of the two. Complete extremes, opposites, but that's what I'm thinking when I hear Jarvis. I'm gonna have to go see this fight if it really happens. Damn. From Philly? Thurman fought a nobody. Mahmoud, listen to me. He's not a nobody because motherfucker was on pay-per-view. You and me ain't never been on no pay-per-view. Or whatever he was on. Wasn't on pay-per-view maybe, but would Thurman have done the same thing to Tim? Nah. I think Tim might have hurt him. If Jarvis could land those shots, Tim would have landed some shit. I saw Jarvis land a nice left hook to the body while Thurman was in the corner. What? 2 left hooks in the first round. And one of them had Thurman covering up on the ropes and like a little shook. Parle fought that dude at 140. How that dude already at 154. Jarvis don't do solar panels full time. Thurman gut is his kryptonite. That's what Pacquiao hurt him with, right? What it do, true? He snapped Thurman head back. Snapped his head back like the hammer on a Smith & Wesson. You know it. Like a Glock. Glocks don't snap back, do they? All you southern gun carriers and all that shit. I don't know anything. I got once in a time Thurman. Damn. Pro fighters aren't nobodies or bums. Clowning someone who would destroy you is Gen Z-ish. True that. Why do people keep talking down to fighters working 9-to-5 jobs? It's stupid. I kept telling everybody, every boxer, 95% of them have full-time jobs. So what are we talking about? Use that. Use what? Now that's a bar. Which one? Oh, I've been used that. That's why I said it. Got these shits locked and loaded. What's up, Marcus? Marco and Marcus. Kicking it. Franklin. Haven't seen you in like a day or two, I feel like. Based off last fights, I got Thurman beating Spence unless Spence gets a good comeback win. I don't think Spence has any left in the tank compared to Therms. They had nerve to have the fight as pay-per-view. Did they? Facts. There he is, the Pharaoh in the house. Marco, would it be far-fetched to say that boxing is 90? It is absolutely not far-fetched. Not only is it not far-fetched, my brother, crisp and clean with no caffeine. Absolutely. Anywhere between 80 and 90% mental. Canelo said candy as a kid. Sold candy as a kid. Okay. I sold candy. Nose candy. You feel me? No, I didn't. I sold weed, though. An X. Pay-per-view in a store in Australia, was it? I thought this fight was free on YouTube's. It was. Mark KO, if you had to choose between boxing or MMA to teach your child, boxing, of course. I don't teach him that savage shit. Although MMA is probably more useful in terms of a street fight. Because I'll be honest, I can't. If a skilled MMA guy got in front of me, I mean, I might land a couple shots and take him out, but if I don't, lights out or whatever. I'll be like, Brock coach switch sides quicker than Bruce Jenner. Oh, shit. That Brock kid can't fight. Oh, come on, Bob, Rob, Robert, Bobby, whatever you want to be called. We don't call fighters bums in this fucking room because anybody who risks their life, no. Marco the Candy Man. Errol Spence is never going to be the same again. Really, Marcus? Because he whooped Garcia's ass and what's his face? Ugas's ass after the accident. Do you use your own supply, Unc? Keep it real. Nah, man. Number one rule, never get high on your own supply. And mine is I never try to even get high because I ain't that guy. X was cutting edge-ish in the late 90s for you, Marco. You could have been in that movie, kids, for real. I told you, man, that shit was shot literally right. I was the same age as all those kids in that movie. I knew mad kids just like them. But the difference between kids and real life is there's not one crew of kids who are all such dirt bags. Like those kids were dirt bags, like all of them. When I was coming up, there'd be kids like that, but they'd just be a few sprinkled in. It wouldn't just be a whole crew of scumbags like that. So they made it extreme. My close friend and I were arguing this. He feels that you have the skill. That's all that matters. He said the mindset is nothing. Oh, tell your friend that respectfully, as you young kids say, before I say some offensive shit, respectfully, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Absolutely mental. Like, look at Andre Ward. Look at Jake LaMotta. Come on. Mark, you take nose candy before making a video? I've never, ever done yayo in my life, nor will I. I had a couple rules, man. Even when I was younger and fucking like experimenting, not with, experimenting, you know what I mean? Not. I never would sniff anything. I never would smoke anything, and I never would inject anything. So really, all I would do is fucking eat something. Kind of look like Jesse Pinkham. I don't know who that is, but since I don't know who it is, and I know you're racist, I'm gonna take it as disrespect. Go fuck yourself. Spence beat up Danny, then destroyed Ugas. That's what I'm saying. Let's just see how Spence looks after his last fight before we make a definitive. Well, he's not going to fight. So I'm putting it out there, but there's more likelihood of baby Jesus coming back down and moonwalking over water than Spence fight. I don't think Spence is going to fight again. It's me, Casper. Yeah, I knew a kid. Literally a kid who we called him Casper. Spence is done. EJ is still that guy. Oh, Jesus. You're not even... I get Clarissa saying that because she's from Texas. You're in Philly. What are you talking about EJ for? Cutting the hair like Nino Brown. Demolition Man. Yo. I got that Nino Brown TV. I watched the fights in the 90s live on Showtime, dude. Yeah, man, I watched all that. How old are you, Raw Dog? I don't believe EJ is that guy. Facts. Tell your friend he's an idiot. Word up. Word life. Cut creator. What up? How do you feel about Shakur saying how you take a punch is mental? I agree. To some extent, I agree. The dude is in there since he's a kid. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. He's just not making shit up. Just tuning in. What's up, Calvin? Is Errol Spence Thurman a real possibility? No, but maybe. I thought Spence didn't want to. No, I mean, it might be the only possibility for either of those two goofballs. Marco Spence is shot. Why do you say Spence is done? I just don't think he wants to fight anymore. If he wanted to fight, we would have seen at least some pump fakes. It's been almost, 3 years coming up on now? We would have seen at least some pump fakes of this dude fighting, wanting to fight. At least, even Charlo will put up a pump fake, like, I'm still around, don't forget my name, like bullshit tweets that he never follows up on. But at least he puts them out. Spence, nothing. One video came out. Hey, man, people think I'm fat. I ain't fat. That's it. Okay, you're not fat. You didn't mention shit about fighting. You have to have a strong mentality to get in a fight by choice. So I think people who try out boxing have to be mentally strong. Well, no, you have to be mentally strong to keep fighting and pushing yourself when you're either tired or facing adversity where somebody's whooping your ass. That you have to be mentally strong. But you don't have to be mentally strong to fight. I've seen tons of crazy fucks get in there and start fighting and then just quit or just, swing and then just, stop when they go. You know what I'm saying? You have to be tough to push yourself. I've seen dudes go in there and beat the shit out of people who are easy to beat up. But when they're pushed, it's a whole different story. I don't think he's going to fight again either. No, he's not. EJ is one of my favorite fighters. I remember that now, yes. Spence enjoying. Yeah, word. Don't lie, you had just the left ear pierced. Nah, I never had an ear piercing. To me, that was real.
Tutti frutti.
Nah, hell no. So CYP not mentally strong. Not for boxing, nope. I don't know about in life, but definitely not for boxing. Wasn't Spence supposed to fight Fundora before either the WB? I have no idea, Troy. If Spence does fight, who would he even fight? Telling you, man. Keith, sometimes Thurman. CYP not mentally black. I don't know what that means. But it definitely sounds...
Oh, that's racist.
Racist. Damn, Alberto's not in here, is he? Or he's just behaving himself. See, I think it worked. CJ told him to chill. I think he's chilled. My avatar should show you Spence is done. Yeah, that's fucked up. So you must be a huge Bud fan, huh? Cut creator. I met him recently. I'm down to watch it. Just stack the card and boom. Did you see the footage of Tank's old sparring in a video where he did the same thing? Taking it? No, but I heard about that. Spence cock blocked Crawford from the Fundora fight a couple of times. Pissed me off. True. Yeah, when we had 0 issues since you made that request. Plus, I can't see his comments. Oh, you blocked him? Damn. Give him a chance. He's not saying anything now. I mean, I could see them. I do this and I'll see them even if you don't, because what's blocked on YouTube still comes through here sometimes. Oh, there he is. Marco, dude, weird. I'm doing it out of respect for you. Well, good. That still was kind of fucking with him, but let's leave it. Bud is my favorite. I figured. He's a big dude in person. Cut creator. I met his ass. He is bigger than Canelo. I saw them both next to each other. Shook both their hands. He's bigger. Mike, what up? What up, Mikey Mike? Mikey Mike, do what you like. Wear fresh Air Force One Nike. Get the girls gas. Tell them psych. All right. Why is they even... I don't fucking know, man. Come on, Marco. What type of title is that? Battle of Washed. Well, maybe, but it got you in here. Didn't it now, my brother? Who else are they going to fight? Who else are they going to fight? What you laughing at? My rhymes? Who else are they going to fight? They're going to fight each other? Who else are they going to fight? What contender at 47 or 54, 54 I should say, would fight Errol Spence right now? Or what champion would fight Spence or Thurman? None of them. Risky. Errol fighting retirement. What are the likes? Why are the likes so low relative to those who are viewing? I don't know, man. But thank you, Pharaoh. Thank you for coming in with Pharaoh-esque words. But my favorite too for the last 10 years. Hot damn. Thurman versus Conwell. Okay. Virgil versus Spence. Texas for Texas. Sal's Blog Talk. What up, Sal? Welcome. What's up, Marco? Do you think Errol's health is a real factor in him not coming back, or him implying he's focused on his family? Been wondering. I don't know. When you take such a vicious ass whooping, right? And for the first time, that'll fuck your head up. Especially in a fight of that magnitude, which was basically one of the biggest fights of this generation and most anticipated. Marco, I understand why Canelo ducked Benavidez. Canelo too little for him, I think. Absolutely. He said it. He said it. What's Benavidez have to offer me besides 25 pounds extra on fight night? That said it all to me. Me and Tony Morgan went to school together. I used to train. I don't know who Tony Morgan is, unfortunately. Salute by the way we lit. All right, cool. I work with a Mexican dude named Sal. He's a good dude. I know an Italian dude named Sal. Especially in the fight of that magnitude, you hit the nail on the head. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keith versus Cobb would be a good fight. Yeah, it would be. Florida boys. Oh, shit. CJ Richums.
Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again.
Your daughter's health and Tia's adjustment. Are you the man? Appreciate you. She seemed fine. You couldn't tell if she was full of shit, or maybe she was just tired, or sometimes people like just take deep breaths. They feel a little less like that they can get it in when it's like humid because it's been warmer in tri-state area. She seemed fine though. No fever, nothing. So we're gonna watch it, but she seems good. But thank you. Appreciate you, CJ. What's up? So I thought I liked Spence. I think he was a bit overrated. I thought a lot about a blown up junior welterweight. Okay. Charlo versus Thurman. That's a good one too. Same wheelhouse. Is Charlo still a champion? No, right? Or does he have one more belt? Thank you, Ian. I like to think Sal's are good guys. Word. Is your name Salvatore? Is it short? You Italian? True Power Media. What do you think? Naoya Inoue and Allen. What do I think? He trained Berto. Now he trains Thurman. Word. My best homie since '93 is named Salvador. Salvatore. Prime Leonard versus Prime Roy.
I must have forgot.
Let me think about
Y'all
that.
must have forgot.
Leonard versus Roy. Give me a second
Y'all
to
must
think.
have forgot.
Roy's way too big for Leonard. I'm a junior at that. Charlo champion in recess. How's that even a thing? How is that even a thing? Shit, C-Dub. C-Dub knows the deal.
Y'all must have forgot.
Untouchable. Good night, brother. Now tuned in. How is your daughter? She's good, thank you. She seems fine. I don't know if anything was even wrong. I don't know. I'm just whatever. She's all good though. Thank you. Chat man recess. Inoue versus Cardenas. Prime Roy all day.
Y'all must have forgot.
Leonard versus Roy would be insane. Nah. I mean, yeah. Roy'd just be too big. Too big. And Roy's probably the only fighter in history that would have been faster than Sugar Ray Leonard. And hit harder and bigger. It would have been a fucking nightmare for Sugar Ray Leonard. You don't even know what that means? Well, what means? Roy Jones versus Darius Michalczewski. Come on, Sean. Come on, Sean.
Y'all must have forgot.
Come on, Sean. Get out of here with that. CJ, go watch Roy versus B-Hop. I and James Toney. Roy beating Sugar Ray's ass. No disrespect to the great.
Y'all must have forgot.
Hell yeah. He's just too big. Leonard was more fundamental sound than nah, bullshit. Leonard just used it more fundamentals. Roy didn't have to because he was faster. Telling you. Do you watch Invincible? Nah, I don't even know what that is. What does champion recess mean? That's a great question, Clea. It means bullshit. It means a load of bullshit. It means somebody who wants to keep taking sanctioning fees. That's all that means. That's the only reason. That's a thing. To take sanctioning fees. Well, you're still a champion, so. I don't know. Tia Jr. was ill. She's good. She just felt, she came home early today from school, says she was having problems breathing or she felt sick, but she wasn't. She was fine. We think she might have been bullshitting a little bit. We can't really tell. Or maybe, I don't know. It might just be the humidity. It's you know how sometimes when it's a little warmer, it's the air is humider and it's gulping humid air. I don't know. But she's all good. Thank you, guys. Roy versus Hagler, though. Marvin got old school toughness and IQ.
Y'all must have forgot.
Let me think about that one, though.
Y'all must have forgot.
Come on. Roy's too big. Roy spent the overwhelming majority of his career at 175. He spent only 2 years at super middleweight. He just was bigger than Marvin. Marvin would have got fucked up. I don't know if Roy would have knocked him out, though, because, Marvin's chin was, it's like the motherfucker was wearing a Teflon helmet. But shit. CJ Roy Jones is damn near, yeah, come on. We know that. What up, Mac? What if you take Roy versus Pretty Boy Floyd at 135? Obviously, Roy is too big. Roy versus Pretty Boy Floyd at 35. That's impossible. Roy's just way too big. Tyson versus Ibeabuchi? I got Mike. Prime Mike, right? We talking Prime Mike? Hagler beats Roy. You're crazy. You trying to troll me? You can't really believe that. Roy's dynamically athletic, but not Doug or not. You say he is size over Hagler, maybe. Okay. Who beats Roy then? Nobody. Pharaoh. Nobody. How could anybody come close to that speed, that power? Nah, nobody. Bro, chill on Roy's soundboard. It's hella loud in my earbuds. My bad.
Y'all must have forgot.
It's not my fault. You guys bringing them up. I don't even control it. What up, Michael? For a senior. Y'all must have forgot, baby. All y'all must have forgot by even asking me. Where I started at junior middleweight. He fought for the first 4 years of his career between 54 and 60. Vacillating between both of those. Bop, 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 bop. Then he jumped to super middle for only 2 years. Snatched up the belts. Beat Tony in a fight just as big as Spence versus Bud at the time. Then went to 75 and wrecked shop for eight years or whatever it is. 7 years. And then jumped to heavyweight for one fight. Snatched that belt and walked off into the sunset. That's how I wish it happened. That all that happened, except he didn't walk off into the sunset. He walked back into some bad shit. Yeah, Roy in his prime, literally untouchable. Hell yeah. Marco, can you give me some good throwback fights? Can I? So many. I mean, we'll be here all day. You need the can't be touched. Yeah, I guess. All right, I'm not doing that. I always wanted to see Roy versus, G-Man. They fought in the amateurs, and even though G-Man won one, Roy told me just recently, Roy's like, nah, I beat him. That was bullshit. Prime Hagler versus who? Prime Brown Bomber gives Prime Roy some problems. Brown Bomber. Joe Louis? Michael. Senor. Joe Louis was a heavyweight. Roy was a light heavy at best. You talk about if he went up to fight him. Well, Roy wasn't a heavyweight. A bunch of heavyweights could have beat Roy because he wasn't a big dude. Gerald would have gave Roy the beats. How about I give you the beats, DVE? How about I give you the beats? But thank you for the bounce pass for triggering this.
Y'all must have forgot.
Nah, G-Man, if he hit him, ooh, if he landed that straight right, but Roy was just too slick with it. Motherfucker was slicker than an Exxon spill. Coming to say, well, so what's up, Mikhail? What's cracking? Did you record any of it? You said you're going to record it. Roy got on PEDs during his peak run. See, Alberto, this is why people get annoyed at you. Because you like stirring the pot. Zuma Nelson versus Jeff Fennick. Yeah, that's a dope fight. I know Jeff Fennick personally. Did you ever ask why he hit dude in the ground? Huh? Roy got smoked by Tarver. Robert, you're being disrespectful to yourself, to boxing, to the world. Don't ever bring that up again. Shelton, I can't do time machine matchups if a fighter's still active because we don't know what Canelo has fully. Once they were, you know what I'm saying? Like he could go and do some crazy shit that'll make us think nobody beats him, or he could go get fucked up now 20 times and we'll be like, you know what I mean? We have to wait. I gave a whooping to Montel Griffin. Oh, yeah, that's one of the lines, right? I'd pick Hagler, but Canelo ain't no joke. Canelo ain't no joke. He used to let the mic smoke. Slam it down and make sure it's broke. Are you going to do a video on Frankie Randall versus Chavez? I believe I did, Sean. I believe I did. Let me see. You guys want to see it if I made it? I think I did do it. I'm kind of remembering I did. Let's see. Sometimes I'll be forgetting. Let's try it again. Chavez. Maybe it's under Chavez. Here we go. Chavez. Greatest body puncher. Nah, I didn't do it actually. Damn, I thought I did. That was his first loss. Hey man, Exxon Valdez, you know the deal. Who was fighting next? Rocco! Hey yo, Rocco. How you doing, Rocco? You motherfucker, you. Who was Tarver? Was Tarver in PDs when he beat Roy? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Boxeo, ¿qué pasó? Yeah, I got a clip, but the quality is so. Send that shit. You want me to play it? I'll play it right now. Tell me when it's sent, and I'll play it, unless you don't want me to. Who's fighting? What you mean? Joe McClellan was way better than Tarver. Hard to tell. Probably. Come on, Roy would spank Dre. Spank him like he's a redheaded stepchild. Okay, Prime Hagler versus Prime Monzon. Hagler. Shelton. Nobody beats Hagler in his prime at middleweight. And I don't consider Roy a real middleweight. Like, and no true career middleweight could beat Hagler, I don't think. I mean, Sugar Ray Leonard did it, but these kids don't know about Rocham. What? Who? Prime Montel Williams versus Prime Jerry Springer. Oh, Jesus Lord. You should do one prior Arguello. I did. That I did do, Cortland. Hagler could not be hurt. I don't think Jones had the mental toughness to outlet. Nah, Jones was tough as shit back in that day. Nah, that Jones? Nah, you're wrong. Yeah, Roy destroys Ward. It's in your Instagram. All right, let's see. You guys want to see Mikhail? Want to see Mikhail throw fisticuffs? Mr. Mikhail? There it is. Kyle Bowie. Oh, yeah, that is terrible quality. I can't see that shit. Let me see. What kind of fucking sparring is this? Why did they shoot it from a helicopter aerial? Got a helicopter view. You guys want me to play this? Let me see. It's really, really, really pixelated. I don't know if I should play it because I don't think I'm gonna be able to see it. Rakim, absolutely. I like the way you think. Word. That wasn't my best performance. Yeah, I mean, I can't really see the shit. It's very pixelated. You shot it from like you shot it like you were a dude who got the cheapest seats in a football stadium, and you just pulled out your cell phone. I got a donkey here who is hard of hearing. Would you ask him to open his fucking ears? Sure. Sure, no problem.
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
Emmanuel Stewart told me Prime Herms would beat Roy. I mean, of course, because Emmanuel Stewart was his trainer. He's a Kronk. I mean, of course he's going to say that. That's not true. That's right, Cut Creator. Damn, why you shit, my man? I mean, I'll play it, but you guys won't be able to see it. Hearns over Roy's. Yeah, that's wild. Bro, trying to get feedback. What? I can't really see it. That's the thing. Like, you can't really get much from it. Prime Andre. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. Maybe Galzaki. How would Roy do against better Biev? Of course. If Bivol can handle it, Roy will handle it. All right, I'll play it. What do I do with it? All right, I'll play it. Hold on. You guys won't be able to see much, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Kyle is the one on the left. In the black. And it's conventional. Right? Mikhail, you're on the left, I believe. In the black t-shirt. Oh, now they're getting a little closer. Still pixelated as fuck. This was from today? Would you use it? Reaper? It looks like you hired somebody to just fucking draw it. The sketch artist? I don't like how high your head was when you threw, Mikhail. You're kind of awkward though, in a good way. All right. That's 1 pixel. I can't record the fight. It's hard to find good help these days. Who did that for you? Now speak on if you know anything about Arguello versus Escalera. No, I don't. I do not. Marco, how tall are you and what is your weight? And should you spar Ness? What? What are you talking about? That flip phone camera. Yeah, that shit was. Nah, you look good. I just saw. I mean, and again, it was a really shitty quality, so it was hard to tell. But at one point, I saw you throw a punch and your head was back. Keep your head down. Other than that, you look good. You're awkward. You're very awkward. In a good way, though. Like, you know what I mean? Your rhythm is kind of off, but in a good way. So that probably helps you. You're probably harder to hit for that reason. And you hit dudes more because, like, you probably don't do the normal feints or movements before you throw a punch that dudes will be expecting. So, nah, not bad. Not bad at all. Just get a better quality though next time so we can really break it down. My homie recorded it. He is not the brightest crayon in the box. That's a fact. I mean, it's not that he's not bright. He just, unfortunately, had the first ever iPhone. Still. Marco's a real fighter. This is like y'all coming at me about engineering design. You're an engineer? Did I already know that? I used to catch fields on a bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. Who knows that one? All right, what else we got? What else we got? Sucker fuckers? James Toney against Ward. Tony. All that shit would not work on Tony. All Ward's like, because Tony is just as smart and just as crafty as Ward. His skills were better. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? Talk to me. Notorious Big is correct. Biggie Method Man, the what? Damn, Sean came at it. Exact. If you like classic fights and have email, both of those are are correct for me, I'll send it to you. Great fight. Alexis Arguello was one of my favorite fights. Just you can put it here in the chat. Put the link. Electrical engineer, baby. Good for you. I think I could beat Keith. Okay. I don't have Ward winning the first Kovalev fight. Me neither. Me neither. Just like I don't have Canelo winning the first Trip G fight. Did you hear the diss track Teo made? I heard something. Was it an actual diss track or was it just dudes who put it together? Like, did he actually put it together? Because it sounded like he was just doing an interview and somebody took it and threw it over a beat. I only heard a second of it though. Yeah, Ward has that O. So what? A lot of people have the O. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have the O. A lot of people. The O isn't like, the O is not what makes you a great fighter. I mean, it helps. I'm 59, don't know how to do that. You just copy it and put it here in this chat where it says post comment. Rafael Marquez against Israel Vasquez, all wars. Yeah, those were good. Not the biggest thing for me, but those are good. Danny, what up? Riz makes a great fighter. Riz, huh? Okay. Riz is short for charisma. I know that. But people use it more for like, isn't that like talking to girls? Like, you got the Riz? Or is that just me? Is that just me? Ward reps the Bay, like MC Hammer. Yo, MC Hammer is a thug. That's a fact. Even Triple G said he didn't think he did enough to win the first Canelo fight. He said that? Well, he did win it. So maybe that's just him being critical on himself. I thought he won that fight. Most people do. Let's see. Canelo Alvarez. BoxRec. Here we go. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what the fans think. I don't know if you guys ever use this. This is a cool little tool. You go to BoxRec, then you find Golovkin. You find the first one, right? First fight, 2019. It's a draw. And you go to score. And you look at the fans. They had Gennady winning, as you can see there, by 4 fucking points. By 4 points. Wow, one of these judges had Canelo winning by 7 points. That's wild. AB, Adelaide Birdie, she's crazy. But yeah, so you see here, this is a great one to see here. The fans had it not even close, really. So, average fan scorecards. Bam, 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 bam. Absolutely. So, yeah. So most people agree with me, my friend. Canelo Triple G said he didn't think he did enough to win the first Canelo fight. We already read that. No Bay Area talk. The Canelo draw with Triple G was like Tank's draw. We all really know what happened. Well, Tank's was closer. I feel like the Canelo one was not. I got Keith beating Spence. Damn, both my fucking nostrils are stuffed. I get stuffed so easily. Keith boxing Riz too high. Spence eating tacos and smoking pot and listening to rap. Damn. Okay. 7 points is crazy. Hey, that's what people got it at. Canelo's been chosen. Just like Haney didn't really beat Loma. When I watched that live, I thought Haney won. But then when I watched it on replay, I thought Loma won. So, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? I never watched it a third time. I think watching the third time would be the icebreaker, right? Just like Haney really didn't really beat Loma. I already read that. What else we got, people? I thought the opposite. Thought Haney lost live but won the replay. Excuse me. Too many body shots. Okay. It was a close fight. One thing for sure, though, Haney was so much bigger than Loma. Like, I know they were the same weight, but Haney was so much bigger. Like, Loma couldn't hurt him. Live and replay, Haney lost. Damn. Okay, Rocco. I'm bringing a friend tomorrow. Let's get Mark over 100 steady. All right. Yeah, we're only at, what are we at? I mean, we were at like 50 or 60 earlier, right? Something like that. But what's up, Kobe? Loma called him a heavyweight. Loma goes, you are my weight? How could you be my weight? You cannot be my weight. You're crazy. All right. Was that racist since I am Ukrainian?
Oh, that's racist.
No racist. If Haney beat Loma, then Tank beat Roach. If Haney beat Loma, then Tank beat Roach. Okay. Okay, Rocco. Okay, Rocco. They were not the same weight on fight night. Haney blew up almost 150. Yeah, Loma was probably like 139. But still, this is lightweight. What, they fought at 35 or 30? They thought 35. Oh, yeah, this is, yeah. He goes, this is a lightweight? That's what he said, right? That's a good imitation of Loma. Thank you. I know how to imitate Russian accent because I am Ukrainian of descent myself, so I know how to do that accent pretty good. Very well. I can imitate the accent very well. Yeah, Loma's footwork versus Haney's was incredible. I don't remember Canelo taking a knee, then turning his back on the ref, and then getting assistance from his corner during the round. Aha! Ukraine in the membrane. Ukraine in the vein. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I love Haney versus Loma. Classic fight. It was kind of boring. Any guys in the chat, girls, guys, whatever. Was that not slightly boring fight? Was this slightly boring? Haney versus Loma. Just me? How do guy blow up like that in a day? He just cuts a lot of weight, a lot of water weight to make it, and then goes back to his natural stature. I mean, people are telling me Bud walks around at 180 like for years, and he was fighting at 47. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but when I saw him, motherfucker definitely looked 180. But now he's trying to put on weight. Ref called time after the Tank knee. Corner allowed to come up during time. Not true. Not true. And he didn't call time. He never called time. He started counting. Tank got up and ran over. That's not true. Either way, though, it was on the boring side because it was a chess match. Yeah, some chess matches are boring. Haney always boring. Not about always, but, you know. I thought Loma won. I did not find it boring. Okay. Is that healthy? Is what healthy? Is what healthy? What is you talking about? Is what healthy? Healthy, Mr. Big Play, a beret. Talk to me. Damn, we went from 60 to 38. Should we do call-ins? What would make the room pop off more? I thought that giving you guys a voice would help, but it seems like it doesn't really do much. Next date night, edibles. It's called weight bullying. Alex Pereira does it in MMA. He's really a heavyweight and gets all the way down to middleweight. Damn. Well, if it's legal, it's legal. If it's legal, it can't be bully. Cutting weight like that. Yeah. Nah, if it's legal, it's legal. You know what I'm saying? I always thought if you take a knee, you give up a point. Well, again, Troy, we've gone over this 1,000 times, right? In this room. I believe you've been present for this. There's no rules. There's no rule that says either way. So it's whatever the ref chooses to do. Generally, you're correct. But you can easily, Jerome, what up, blood? But it can be easily overruled by a ref. Rewatch, he called the time before he started counting. Before he started counting? What you mean? You don't call a time and then count. That doesn't make sense, Rocco. You got to establish call-ins as a consistent feature so folks come expecting you have a voice. But don't you... All right, let me ask everybody in here. We only got 40. Would you guys like to have call-ins every show? Say yes or no, please. Every show. Would you like to have a segment of call-ins? Marco May's second car prediction. All the A-sides, Mamoon. Same day weigh-ins. Absolutely. Or it'll make dumbasses get even more hurt because they'll still try and fucking put the weight on in like 8 hours. Call-in sounds good to open up discussions to get the live going. I don't talk much, but I'm always listening. See, there you go. So he wouldn't want to do it. That's what's supposed to happen, but the ref is the one who determines. I was asking, was cutting weight healthy? No, it's not. Call-ins, yes. Sometimes, see? I like the format as it is. See this? Jerome ain't about it. He ain't bad about it. I love call-ins, but don't want to monopolize your line. All right, so we got one. Yes, so we got a couple. So it's like 50-50. Another question. If you guys had call-ins, will it maybe make you just leave the room because you don't want to really hear the call-ins? Because I don't mind if people who don't want to do it will still chill, but if it makes them kind of bounce, that's a problem. Because I've seen that happen. Sometimes I do call-ins to let people leave. Certain days would be good. The segment of callers is cool, but the whole show, hell no, this ain't TBV. You like this format. All right. Yes and no. Call someone who's also informed in boxing. It's fun to just hear people talk boxing. Is Booker any good? Cordell Booker? Yeah, very good. 2-minute bells on call-in. CJ be talking too much. See? We asked you not to do that, but you did it. Truthfully, I'm coming anyway. All right. And just saying. I think it depends on the caller, to be honest. True that. Sometimes people's stupidity makes the show more entertaining. True that. It's really hit or miss. Some callers are great. Others, yeah, caller dependent. Oh, come on. Come on, Papi Chulo. Papi Chulo. I called somebody Papi Chulo. He was like, don't call me that. Who was it? I don't remember. Anyway. All right, well, maybe we'll... I used to do a call-in segment. The problem is, like... And believe it or not that many people call in. Very few even want to do it. They just want to chill. You know what I'm saying? So... That's the way it is. That's the way it is, sucker. Sucker, motherfucker. Papi Chulo, handsome daddy. I know what it means. Come on, man. I grew up in New York City. Puerto Ricans always calling each other Papi Chulos. Yeah, don't play pop. Don't say it. I know what it means. That shit. See, that's the problem. You guys are mad homophobic now. Like, I've gone over this. Back in the day, to like diss you, you'll be like, yo, shut up before I hit you with this pipe or whatever, hit you with this bat. And then we would just be like, yeah, I'll give you a bat. So we would say the tutti frutti shit to emasculate people. Now you guys just anything you hear, pause, no Diddy, pause. Come on. You should do call-ins before fights to get the prediction. That I agree with that. Or like, you know the deal. You're from Boston. I don't know how old you are. You're probably young. there was a WWF wrestler named Papi Chulo. Was there? You should do a live fight breakdown once a week. And the chat picked the fight. He's in a band. He plays the homophobe. Word. I think caller, no caller, it's best just to have a list of what to talk about. Like if it was Keith Thurman versus Spence, talk about Keith Thurman's recent win, the styles, the predictions. That's what we're doing. You're right. That's what we're doing. DJ. What's the best song for boxing? Mama Said Knock You Out. Corny, but catchy. I think I could beat Mike Tyson. 280s, like sounds like it should be on the Nickelodeon show. Eye of the Tiger is a classic song, but doesn't get you amped. Papa Shango was a WWF wrestler. Will be 41 years old on the 28th. Oh, shit. So you are around my age. Dope. So you know what I'm talking about. You remember how we used to say it back in the day? Like, what was the biggest diss? Suck my... That was the biggest diss back then. All dudes would say, suck my... Get off my... That's just how it used to be. Now, if you said that, they'd be like, whoa, pause, whoa, Diddy, pause, Diddy, pause, Diddy. Bad, it'd be a great walkout song. Best boxing song is Simon and Garfunkel, the boxer. Okay. We Will Rock You. Lil Baby and Me gets me hyped. Okay. Mr. Unstoppable by Roy Jones.
Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah, Danny's right. Call-ins pertain to the topic. Don't go off on other shit. It's not boxing related. You just hate rap. We Will Rock You is overdone. We will. Y'all must have forgot is the best boxing song. Word up. CJ Rich knows it. They still say that in New York for sure. Oh, do they? I mean, I don't hear that shit anymore. Those are fighting words. Tell somebody to suck your... Yup. Piece of the action. The babies. The fuck is that? How much does win-loss record play in deciphering the greatness of a boxer? The records mean everything. Then Floyd. No. I mean, the record means something because it's been very difficult for any boxer to have gone undefeated. Right? Very few have done it. Championship level. So it means something, but then you also got to look at who they're fighting. You look at both. Did you see Ali's grandson last fight? Yeah, he's already lost twice, I think, right? Calling someone a buster, Herb was fighting words. Yeah, in California, maybe. We didn't say buster out here. Herb, we said. TBV got nothing. Word up, Mamoon. You the man. Salute from Puerto Rico. NY dudes, what does Dunny mean? Dun is son. Shut up, son. Then it went from son to dun to dunny. It just means like you're calling somebody son. It used to be those were fighting words. Like, shut up, son. Like, what? Like, you're my son. You're beneath me. Like that. Those were, and then it turned out to be just like, bro. Yo, what's up, son? Like all words I've noticed, like all the hood words I grew up around, they all start offensive and then they become just part of the lingo, not offensive anymore. NY dudes, what does we already did that? Okay. The record means something, but honestly, quality of fights. There's more than one metric required for greatness, and there's many ways to be great. True dat. To me, the resume is more important than the record. Of course. Like belts too. Belts mean something, but it matters who you beat for the belt. My goat, Haney undefeated. Not for long. Nah, he might. Who knows? Who knows? To call somebody a Custa in California is about a Custa? The fuck? Ali's grandson isn't a fighter, and he's Jersey Bob. He could fight. He's not like high level, but he could fight. I don't call son because you mine. I call son because you shine. All right, Makai. Makai, where are you from again? I forgot. Would you rather have better footwork or pop with the punches? Damn, those are still stuffed. I would rather have more pop. Marco, I'm going to stand on the Hasim Rahman Jr. Nah, chill, Mamoon. Hasim Rahman Jr., I've known him since he was a baby. Those are like family friends. Hasim Sr. and me came up together as amateurs, lived in the same house with Kevin Rooney. No. You cannot call him a bum. He's not a bum. Anybody who gets in the ring is not a bum, especially somebody who has more wins and losses, like Hasim. Haney undefeated for now. Ryan to come and take it. Resume is more important than record. Agreed. Broner's fake proposal to his girl on pay-per-view was historic. He was trying too hard. See, I disagree with you, Rich, CJ. I think he was trying too hard to, like, be shocking. Just like, remember he threw all the money in a Walmart or some shit? Like, Ohio, right. I want to see you interview Bill Haney. I've done it already, homeboy. Maybe the word is custard. Custard's delicious. Nico is a Walsh, not an Ali. Oh, shit. Jerome. With the dilly. Kobe Camp to call somebody a custard in California is bad. What does that mean? Would Ali have gotten KO'd by Rahman? Probably not. No. Ali probably would have beat Hasim. They're the same height. Hasim's a lot heavier, but if he got caught, you never know. But probably not. Haney gets, because Ali had such a great chin. Haney gets so pressed when anyone talks about testing his chin. Well, what do you expect? He got knocked down numerous times, and then it turns out that, it could have all been bullshit because the dude's on steroids. So he feels like it's triggering. It's a touchy subject. Yeah, I heard weirdos. I heard that. I call NBA players bums. It's a term for someone who lacks skill. I know, but for boxing, it's different. I feel like we should have more respect for boxers. I know what bum means, Bob. It's just disrespectful when somebody's risking their lives. These NBA players don't risk their fucking lives for shit. You know what I mean? I feel like to respect the craft more. You could say they're not very talented, or they're not experienced, or, even Uber driver is more respectful than bum, or like bum or tomato can. Like, it's like, oh, that's somebody who just goes in and gets beat up. Why don't you try it? Why don't any of you try go in there and get beat up? That's just not that easy. Even if you go in there and take ass whoopings, if you're a quote unquote bum, it's not that easy. You know what I mean? It's respectable. They deserve respect for getting in there. Custom means busta. You just can't use the B if you're a crip. You can't use the B if you're a crip? Yo, Mikhail, you in a fucking gang? You involved in gang activity? King Rye over everybody. Rockman Jr. fought on Misfits and lost, and then fought in the parking lot. That's rude. Oh, you're rude. Cali Crips can't call you Busta because of the B, so they call you Custard. Yeah, I heard that. Many boxers should not be allowed to get. I agree with that. I was side shuffling and a body shot while shadow boxing today in the gym. Disrespectful. Search and destroy, like stop, like Stooges, Annie up, MOP, sniping up. Annie up, crack that fool. Those are your favorite boxing songs? I don't know Search and Destroy. Wait, the Stooges are, that's punk rock, isn't it? I think my wife likes them. Did you just say Ryan was on steroids? I didn't say anything. I used to use bum a lot, but I've stopped for that reason. I'll say B or C level, exactly. Or just inexperienced, or, my sister boyfriend, a crip, West Side, Hoover. I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. I used to be an active gang member. I also spent 10 years in prison. Damn, Mikhail. You spent 10 years in prison? Holy shit. That's wild. 10 years? Well, I'm glad you turned your life around. Good Lord. No one should talk about boxers if they haven't been in the ring. Right. Right. One of the boxing problems is we let anyone get in the ring and call them professional. Exactly. That's a fact. When I turned pro, they had to know me. The New York State Athletic Commission, the guy knew me because the president, the head of it, was actually my old trainer. But they wouldn't let you turn pro unless they knew you or you were able to present some amateur experience back when I turned pro. I don't know how it is now, though, in New York. That's how it was then, though. Told you, attorneys, engineers, dogs. I did 2 days in the county. Damn, Makello. I ain't do no time. I got no time for fake ones. Just sips on Cristal with these real ones. From east to west coast, spread love, son. Huh?
I figured.
Oh. Blessings. What's up, AK? Where you been? I did 2 days in county. I already read that. Oh, he's kidding. I don't even know. What's the difference between county and county lockups? Like where they hold you, right? I was a juvenile delinquent, never done. Good for you. 1 second, guys. Hold it down. Almost just busted my ass getting back in this chair. The rollers rolled out on me. All right, what we got? Have you heard DMX falling? Probably. Real thugs do time. All right. Yeah, you do county before you get sent to prison. My last stretch in county, I was there for 2.5 years. Jesus. I don't even want to ask what you did. 10 years is quite a long time. LA County jail is probably pretty violent, worse than many prison. Word. If I was in charge of boxing, I would fight with forced to retire. If 5 losses in a row, done forever. What if the fights are all really close, Bob? See, it's not really fair. Big shout to my man Jerome hitting me with the extra crispy 5-piece.
Thank you. Come again.
For the cause. Cause appreciates you. Marco, you can't tell me this guy rock me. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to let you shit on him. I told you it's my boy. Stop shitting on him. Jesus. Mikhail B. in Michigan, the longest time you can do with county is 2 years. 10 years, I'm betting robbery. Yeah, some shit like that probably. Well, who knows? That's a long time for robbery, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I coach kids in boxing, try to steer them. Good for you, man. Find a win or get out, like you said, lives on the line. Yeah, but if they're all super close, Bob, you have 5 losses, but they're all like razor thin. Is that really fair? How you feel you're doing with super chat goals overall? I mean, I'm meeting them. You guys are helping me meet them. I don't know. I guess I go in, I see like Ness and fucking Blue Blood and guys who get like showered with super chat. So I guess I'm always trying to strive for the highest. You know what I mean? But I appreciate whatever I get. So yeah, man. Kyle, he's a man. Kyle's a man. I didn't know that was you today on TBV. I didn't expect you to sound that way for some reason. Ward way better than none. I don't agree to that. Tony will not KO Ward. I probably won't KO him, but will beat him. He won't win on points. Okay, we're disagreeing, Troy. Trouble T, Roy. You'll get at that level, Markeo. I hope so. You'll get there. I hope so. You're a good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We're built. I'll tell you one thing. I started doing these dudes like Mamoon, and I don't think Eon's even in here anymore, but Eon, Mamoon, even CJ, I think, over the last 2 months, I have almost tripled my viewership. I went from like 20 to now I'm like at 60, sometimes even 80 to 100. So that's good. So if I could just keep tripling it, but you don't. If I keep tripling it, by the end of the year, I'll be fucking chilling. Yes, fight someone you know and you're going to get out. You can end up doing way more time in prison than you got sentenced for. The parole board rejects you. Jesus. When you make it big time, you'll have guys sending you money that just, yeah. I mean, that'd be dope. Like if this was my full-time job, just doing these lives, like a few boxing content creators live off of it. That would be cool. I would rather be going to boxing events, and I'd rather be doing that than doing this if I had to choose one. But I'm going to do both. Like even if I make it big, going to shows and commentating and all that, I'm still going to do this. Like I'll still go live with you guys as much as possible. Prime Ward versus Prime James Toney. Oof, I can't call it. I got James Toney, man. Jerome. Ward won't be able to hit him. And if he hits him, he's not going to, sure as fuck not going to hurt him or stop him from coming forward. Nah. And Ward thinks he's slick with all that, like close, he's a good, slick in fighter, but James Toney's different level. Mark Alman, OG, yeah, you have been, Mamoon. For reals. Exponential growth. I thought the word was exponential. I thought there was a D in there. So you taught me how to spell it. That's what I'm teaching. That's what I'm teaching in class. You're a teacher? What do you teach? What grade or what setting are you a teacher? I would love to see Marco unboxing of it. Yo, man, I keep hitting Turkey up. Okay, let's do it now. All you guys. Those of you, even if you've already done it, do it again. Please hit up Turkey and the Ring Magazine. Just use Instagram. Why? Because my Instagram account has the most views in it. It's the most impressive, right? So if he sees my Instagram, it'll be like, oh, look at all these views. Look at all these subscribers or whatever, followers. Let Turkey know and the Ring Magazine know that you would like to see me involved in TKO and all their shit. The lives are cool, but I would rather see you. Word life, Mikhail. Nah, Jersey has it right. Exponential. I know he does. I'm saying I didn't know. Conwell versus Thurman. Don't know. I think the only super middleweight who beats Tony is best is Roy Jones Jr.
Thank you. Come again. Y'all must have forgot.
High school algebra 1 and algebra 2. Oh, you're a high school teacher? That's dope. You know, Bob, I always said to myself, if I wasn't a fighter or what I did, I would be a teacher. Now, you guys get pensions, right? But they're shitbag pensions from what I heard. They're not that good, right? Or are they? I said and spelled ambidextrous wrong for years. No, I've always had that one right. Andre Ward, we have to study Roy Jones on how. I'll tell you something too, guys. All you motherfuckers in my chat are smart. There's not one you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with people who aren't but you guys are all super smart. I feel like. For real. Super smart. Not just that you have good outlooks and shit, but the way you guys express yourself, the way you guys say shit. Nah, I'm telling you, this is a dope chat. This is why I love this chat, and I want to keep building it. I'd love to have fucking 400 of you, guys just like you and girls in here. Send some pork. Hagler versus Tony. Hagler. But that would be a rough one for fucking Hagler. So who wins between Thurman and Spence? I just want to know. I don't know. We haven't seen anything of Spence. That's why it's hard to tell. The old Spence will probably chop Thurman down. But is this the old Spence? Pension, not that great, and criminal. Trump trying to reduce the little. Is he? Motherfucker. So when you retire, Bob, can you live off that? Or you're going to have to, will that be enough for you to survive on once you retire? Because then what the fuck's the point of getting a pension if it's not even enough? My brain is on the same level of Rolly. Insulted yourself, Mamoon. Acha. I got Spence. He's dismantling Department of Education. Rust versus Rust. Gonna be ugly. Rust versus Rust. Sorry, Bob. My dad voted for Trump. Man, I don't follow politics at all. You guys know that. I just want the economy to get better because my business that I have is almost done. It's almost finished. Like, it's struggling so bad. So if the economy doesn't pick up, this boxing shit better pick up first because it's going to be a problem in this household. I'm worried about Spence eye, though. I don't think he can see out of it. And I mean, I think he's okay. Even I'm not going to talk. Yeah. Let's not. This is not a politics room. Plus, I don't like politics. I don't follow it. I don't watch the news on purpose, guys. Ever since COVID, we never put the news on in our house. 2 teachers in my school have been teaching for more than 40 years because if they quit, they don't get enough money. So that's how you answer that question. I got it. What'd you say you taught again? Let me go back. Algebra. Oh, so you're a mathematician. Is your business a full-time? Yeah. That's how I make my money. That's how I survive. And I've been losing money for 2 years now, almost since inflation hit. Right around 2020, beginning of 2024. Yep. Losing. Almost nothing less to lose. Did COVID fucked me up? That's what fucked my business up. Because COVID was around. We've had still aftershocks of COVID with this inflation is a direct connection to COVID, and it's still affecting businesses. Yet the government only gave us about a year's worth of financial aid. So you're being affected 4 or 5 years. You only got enough money to cover 1 year. Do the math, Mr. Algebra teacher. It's not that hard. I know, man. I know. I'm so sick of vapid political talk. Vapid, good word. See what I'm saying? You guys are fucking smart. I don't remember what vapid means. Now you're going to make me look it up. Vapid, probably like bullshit. Offering nothing but stimulating or challenging. So boring. Most people just regurgitate what they heard from their favorite shill. I don't know what a shill is. No actual research or even understanding. Well, everybody's scared right now, people. The whole, maybe not Mamoon, maybe not the younger kids, but every adult, COVID left us all reeling in some kind of fear or frustration or unsettled feeling, uncertainty. Everybody's feeling that. Everybody. And some people take it and direct it towards politics or towards whatever, you know. One of my favorite burger spots closed down because of COVID. Fuddruckers. I think that was a chain. We had that in New York City. I haven't seen it in years, though. I chose the wrong time to start a small business. Ooh. What's your business? Excuse me. What's your business? I got a small business too. But, you know. Marco, us old dudes got to get with the times, get bread. Play video games on Twitch. Word. Yeah, man. It's rough. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have kids, you know, like young kids like I do. And, you know, it's rough. But one thing I know about myself, man, that's one thing boxing taught me. No matter how tired I am, I always keep punching till that bell rings. And I'm not trying to sound corny or whatever, but no matter how tired I am, Kevin Rooney taught me that. And it's been in me my whole life. And I have pushed that onto actual life so many times. When you're exhausted and I can't breathe and I feel like I'm going to puke and I can't even stand, I still throw punches till the bell rings. Same shit in life. Sometimes life is beating you down and you feel like you can't go any further. Like you got to give up. I don't mean to commit, you know, the S word. I just mean like give up on whatever's. I just keep throwing punches. So one thing about, you know, I'll keep throwing. I might go down swinging, but at least I'll be swinging. I subcontract a fitness training. I subcontract as a fitness trainer, boxing coach, and mid-holder. Yo, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? How smart you guys are? Do you see how he just worded this? Do you see how? Now, you know, you train people, but look how you just worded that. Fucking genius. That shit sounds so good, and that's what life's about, Mikhail. You say that, you will go further in life than saying, I train people. Because it puts you in a certain light, in a perspective. See what I'm saying? You guys are fucking all smart, all of you. Nah, that's real shit. Philosophical. It's true. Wise words. Yeah, man. Do you use the medicine ball to toughen your belly? Nah, I never did that. I mean, I don't fight anymore, Kobe. But even when I did, how can I get one of those belts behind you? Amazon, my brother. Learn the trades. These jobs get outsourced and nobody wants to do them. So, yep, that's a fact. You should start selling souvenirs. That was really random. You didn't tell me to start a fucking OnlyFans and twerk. Marco has a military mentality when it comes to life. Yeah. Yeah. Marco should look into coaching as nah. I'm on the right path, people, right? This boxing path is 1000% the right path for me. It's just I'm in a race now because the economy is so bad. You know, my business is doing horribly. Like I gotta be able to hold on long enough until this path, the one that I love, the one that I know I'm going to excel in, actually catches fire. And it can happen any day. Like, as you guys know, I got connections with Turkey, with Shaq. Like, I got people at ESPN. I got shit that at any day could happen. But then also, any day, it could not happen. So that's what it is. It sucks feeling like I'm racing against financial time. You know what I mean? Very stressful. But, you know, that's why I don't like talking about my business, because it's just like you got to train your mind to just, Mark, you should look into your. So the college basketball is terrible. Nothing on TV watching this terrible basketball. I want to go to trade school. Yeah, right. Your fucking parents will literally punch you square in the face if you do that. You remember the childhood joke, you won a box? Nah. But you actually got a good personality. That's interesting. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Kobe. I appreciate it. That's why I think I'm going to be okay in this, but it just takes time. I've only been doing this YouTube shit, hardcore, hard body, 2 or 3 years. But I've only been doing this like constant lives and pumping only like three months, maybe 2 months. So what's wrong with the one you live in? All students at my school take a trade, but most of them take, I'm telling you, man, my brother-in-law and a bunch of my boys are firefighters. Those motherfuckers are chilling. Pension is cold chilling. You know, as long as, but they could also die. Like firefighters, especially in New York, is dangerous. But, you know, my dad went to trade school. My mom might punch me in the face. They'll probably take turns. I bet you your mom whoops your ass worse. Not to be racist. Let me hit it because this is about to be kind of racist. But
Oh, that's racist.
I know I have Indian friends, and I know you're Bengali, but I Pakistani, and the brown culture, their mothers be whooping their kids' ass worse than the fathers. Am I wrong, Mamoon? Mamoon, tell them. Do mothers not whoop ass way more fiercely in the brown culture? And I say brown because Indians and Pakistanis, they refer to themselves as brown people as opposed to black people. Tell me, Mamoon. Tell them I'm not lying. Mothers be whooping ass, like vicious. Not even the fathers, it's the mothers. Moon, don't waste your time on trade school between YouTube. Yep. See? I know. I had 36 jobs on purpose. I like to sample life. I'm saying, man, something about that culture. They just give the mother full merit to just go and open Costco-size cans of whoop ass. But anyway, what else we got, people? I'm going to wrap this up in a sec. Nobody beat more ass than black mothers, trust me. I'm not saying they don't. So do black mothers beat more ass than the black fathers? Yeah, probably, right? I know our women can be. Oh, word? See, I never heard that before. And I'm lucky because white parents probably beat their kids the least. Like my mother's Bulgarian, so it was a little more. My father never touched me, and he wasn't really around anyway, so that's probably. But my mother slapped me twice. That's it, growing up. 2 times. One time she was gone, and I grew up by myself, Hell's Kitchen, right? She was never there. My father was never around, so I guess I was trying to get attention. I was like 7 or 8. And I took her lipstick and I wrote on the mirror in her bedroom, "Fuck you." And then she came home and saw it. And she goes, she has an accent. She's Bulgarian. "Mati, come here. Marco, come here. Who wrote that?" And I was like, "I don't know." Before I could even finish saying, I don't, bam, dropped me. And made my nose bleed because I tried to turn away from it and she caught me right in the fucking nose. And my nose was gushing blood. My nose used to bleed real easily. Those you fighters who have easy bleeding noses, it's because your artery capillary comes a little further out. So like even if it's dry out, your nose will bleed easy. Like my shit used to bleed if I sneezed. I had it cauterized. They burn it down. It never bled since. But anyway, to me that's funny, that story, because I'm like lying. Like it's just me and her living in the house, nobody else ever, and I'm trying to be like, I don't know. St. Elmo's Fire? What's up? We have auto body and diesel repair. Huh? What are you talking about? Dot on her forehead means she just got off the phone with the Australian president. The fuck you talking about, Tip? Culinary, sports medicine, trades can be great for some people. Word. My mom's famous words were, "Wait until we get home." I looked up at the clouds and yeah, I mean that's common. My mom caught me like that too, Marco. I had a sensitive nose too. Perfume. Yeah. Did you ever? Is it still like that? Because you get it cauterized, knocks that shit right out. They just burn it. I did before I turned pro. I had to get it done because I would be fighting, and if somebody just taps me, I would bleed, and it looked bad to the judges. So I'm like, I can't turn pro and be bleeding if somebody. But that shows you how nice I was with defense. Not trying to be like arrogant, but my nose would literally bleed if you hit it like this hard. It would bleed, right? It would bleed sometimes if it was just dry weather, or if I sneezed and it's dry. So there are times where I would spar and my shit wouldn't bleed. That means that literally nobody touched me hard enough, barely touched me. That's when I knew. Like back then, that's the only thing that was good about it. I'd measure my defensive prowess by like my nose bled. But then, yeah, when I turned pro, I'm like, I can't be fucking gushing blood like Jerry Cooney everywhere. It's a very bad optic for judges. You should have told her somebody else broke in the house and wrote that. We had crackheads, all jokes aside, breaking into my house on the regular growing up in Hell's Kitchen. Because that was a crack epidemic in the 80s and 90s. My mom broke a glass cup on me after I said I want to be a boxer. See what I'm saying? Fucking brown moms be wild. A fucking cup. And the father just acts like it didn't happen, right? That's all my boys, my Indian friends or Bengali, brown, whatever. The fathers would almost act like they would just completely disengage from it. You're sitting there with a fucking half a glass shard stuck in your forehead. Father's just like, excuse me, like goes to work. I still get bloody noses a couple times a week. Yeah, well, you got to stop doing that cocaina. Never got it cauterized, but I got a lot of fights, and I think the scar tissue built up. Damn, Jerome, why are you fighting so much? You ever go in the ring and box? You ever been to Texas? Yeah, man, I was in Houston last year. Just Houston, my man. Was it last year or the year before? Year before. 2 years ago, I went to Houston. Only time people nosebleed is because of cocaine. Not true. One of my students works in a salon and does hair. They cut hair in my school. Good. I used to wake up in the middle of the night, like 4 or 5, and yep. Me too. It'd be annoying. And sometimes I'd have to be going somewhere and I'm late, that my shit starts bleeding, so I have to lay back and wait for it. Yeah, that would be annoying. My mom would pull my ears so hard, I'd look like a jackass. Real brown moms of Pasadena. My dad was the one who signed me up for the gym. Yeah, he was like, yo, you got to be able to duck from mom's left hooks. Your dad's like, mom's hooking off a lot this week. Like, learn how to duck. I haven't played with my nose since I broke up with Kokistina. A lot of Chinese women have bad tempers. Kobe, you're black though, right? I was a juvenile delinquent. Oh. If I had to leave Jersey, I would go to PA or Florida. Florida for show. H-Town? I might, because depending how financially I'm doing, because obviously I just can't afford. I wouldn't feel right spending any money on something like that if I'm still doing as bad as I'm doing, because it's like the money's dwindling. So, but I have my brother-in-law lives in Florida, but he lives in like Fort Lauderdale area. So maybe I would, depending on when it is and how things are doing, financially. Well, but if like I was like, if the community wants to get me out there, like I know they've done that where the community is like, donated to get people that they want there. If they do that, I'll go. If the flight's paid for, because I could stay at my brother-in-law's. So I'm on this show, The Boxing Voice, and it's they do this like amateur tournament, and they call it Border Wars. Brown moms be wild as fuck. Certain stories I'd rather just keep to myself because of the YouTube. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm black, but I've been around. Yeah, I remember you said you were black. Yeah, man. Brown moms are wild. One of my boy's mom, she's Ecuadorian, I believe. And she would whoop his ass, but on some vicious shit. I remember one time he said something to her. We were all in the house. I was there, and he says something to her, like something like, yeah, whatever, shut up. And I was like, and she goes and walks away. Hour later, he's going to the shower. She comes in with the belt and starts whooping his soaking wet ass for what he said an hour earlier. To me, that was fucking gangster. Like, wow. She held on to it that long. She must have been like a tea kettle, like. She is Ecuadorian, so there it goes. I have a house in PA. It's so nice, but we don't live there. We rented it out. All right. I moved to PA for the guns. Good fucking Lord. Where are you from again, Jerome? What part? Where are you from originally? I forgot. For the guns. You guys are crazy. You guys are wild. Word up. What we got? Talk to a cracker. My brother's a state trooper. He's still complaining about money. That's right. Newark. That's dope. Now you're in PA? Shit. Jerome. See? Tri-state, baby. My mom had the discipline of a samurai. His mom had the discipline of a samurai. Yeah, right? Man, that ass whooping after you get out the tub, right? I was like, there's a fine line between discipline and abuse. Absolutely. I mean, that's abuse. I never hit my kids. I wouldn't hit my kids. I think that's just bad. Even verbal. You could verbally, like, I try not to OD on them verbally too, because that's all abuse. But our time was different. You got those our parents were raised by 50s and 60s, the boomers, and those motherfuckers, no emotion. Nobody shows emotion. If you feel anything, drink. So they were just, our parents' generation were wilding the fuck out. That's why everybody around my age all their parents are nuts. It's divorced, fucking alcoholics, whatever, drug addicts. My mom whipped my ass in the tub once. Nothing worse than getting, yeah, that was fucked up. With a belt. I just heard him. All I heard was whoop, whoop. He's like, ah. But maybe he shouldn't have told her to shut up, especially in front of company. I mean, he kind of, he didn't deserve that, but he deserved a little something. Parental evolution. Yeah, I'm from the county, so I got beat with switches. Man, goddamn, the county. What's the county? I used to get spankings with the switch and a belt. What's with the fucking switches, man? Is that like a southern thing? Ever got whooped with a vacuum cord? I only got slapped twice. Took some, not many, because I had skills, but I took some ass whoopings in the ring though, from grown men. What up, Lord Mac and Cheese? What's cracking, my brother? I think all kids are different. Some kids you can talk to. Some kids you gotta get corporal on. Damn, Jerome. You're just maintaining the lineage, huh? Following suit. Fuck it. For me, nothing is off the table, but a corporal isn't to go to either. Yeah, nah, I want my kids to respect me, not fear me. Although they do fear me because look, I'm not perfect. I will go off. Like I'll yell, I'll get really pissed sometimes, and I'm sure that's even though I don't hit them, that's scary. Like when I get mad, I get, yeah, I get pretty wild. Not wild in terms, but like I get intense. That's what my wife tells me. Downside, people are soft nowadays. That's true too. Absolutely true. Soft as baby's ass. I don't even know what to say. My metaphors are off right now. Whenever I got into a fight in school, I had to win. If not, I'll get a double beating. Or why don't you just lie and tell them that you won? You're gonna come home and be like, I got beat up today. You come home and be like, yeah, I whooped 4 people's ass. Like, just lie. Country. Oh. I thought you said the county. Switches come off the tree. Yeah, that is some southern shit. Fuck. Marco, switches come from trees. You're from the concrete city. That's why you don't know. I heard of switches. I just didn't know what the fuck it was. So the parents would do that. They'd go out and take a branch and fuck you up with it. I've heard stories. A lot of comedians say this, where like the parent will make you pick the switch. That's like mental torture. That's some gangster, like Yoda mind melting shit. When you make the kid pick his own switch. My pops used to hit me close-handed. There you go. Marco, thank you for the YouTube lives. Y'all hit the likes. Word up. True power. Peace from H-Town. You the man, true. Hell yeah. And they make you pick this. Yeah, that's fucked up. I heard Asian parents beat. I think everybody does except white people. I think just us white people. And trust me, white people do. Just probably less on average. Like a lot less than my white friends got. Their ass whooped than my other friends. I don't have too many white friends though. So now just the opposite. I lived in Brooklyn. I see these little white kids slapping their parents, and the parents are like, "Use your words." I'm like, you know what my mom would have did to me if I tried to slap her? That's one thing. My mom only hit me twice, but she would not. I was a good kid. Like I knew she would have probably fucked me up if I acted like an asshole. But 95% of students in my school are soft. Yeah. It's because of the guidelines, right? You can't say shit or do shit there. Everybody has to give you their consent to even fucking sneeze at them. I don't know. You're not in Jersey though, right, Bob? Or are you? Your show should be Marco boxing voice. Nah, I can't be taking the boxing voice. That's somebody else's show. Hard times make strong people who make good times. Word. Southern white folk and Italians fuck their kids up. At least black in the day did. I know some Italians. They usually don't hit the kids. I mean, yeah, now they do. But it was like a slap here or there. It wasn't like daily ass whoopings. White parents won't beat their kid, but will take them out. Now, white parents will take a kid who has normal child energy and prescribe them fucking ADHD medication, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's in the black community, right? That's more white people, I feel like. And that shit is a form of, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I get it at a certain age, maybe. I mean, I don't agree with that at all, but at a certain age, but like they do it young. Like, here you go. They're hyperactive. I'm like, they're fucking 4. Like, what do you expect them to do? Your moms did not fucking shoot you. Get the fuck out of here. He's lying. Yeah, many white parents have ended up on forensic files. Moon's wilding out. I was like, damn, she is off the hook. I was a kid that was too smart for my own good. I could see that. I was always finding some crazy dangerous shit to go up to. I needed most of the whoopings I got. Well, just so you know, Jerome, you could have also corrected yourself from being spoken to the right way. Like, nobody needs whoopings. I don't agree with that. I think whoopings come when certain people don't know how to handle the situation and correct it with their words, because they get too, like, especially younger parents, they're frustrated. They're still kids them fucking selves. They don't know how to deal with all that shit. You could correct shit without whoopings, but some people can't. So I get that. know what I'm saying? Like my mom was a little older when she had me, but like my wife's mom was my wife's mother was 23. Like that's a baby. The fuck does she know having kids? You know what I mean? Like you're so young. It's so hard. This went from boxing to childhood trauma. I know. I got to get out of here anyway. But structure is the key. Word up, Wheezy. Wheezy. My casual white homie from elementary school loves your. Oh, that's racist drop. Is he with you right now?
Oh, that's racist.
That's for him. I remember I got an ass whooping for trying to get some ass in second grade. Okay, I get that. Inappropriate, I guess. Instead of sitting you down. That's what I'm saying. Parent probably didn't want to sit you down and go through the whole conversation. That was too much for them. They just figured to give you an ass whooping. I get it. Moon, this one's for you, and I know it's going to come off racist, but it's really not.
Thank you, come again. Thank you, come again.
You know what makes it worse is this shit that I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing that. So I guess I got to follow it up to myself.
Oh, that's racist.
Apologies. I just saw my mom shot me. The Biggie song was written from Mamoon's mom. Who shot you? Who shot you was really Mamoon's mom. Big saw it. And he fucking was like, oh shit. Ugh. Word. Word up. All right, people. I'm gonna biggity bounce. I deal with kids who have never been beat and disrespect is. I know. I you know what? I feel like being a teacher right now is almost as hard as being a cop right now. You know, all the people, and I'm not saying there are bad cops. I'm not saying there aren't, but people are just shitting on all cops. I feel like being a teacher is almost the same thing because you got these kids who are just gonna like think that they could say and do whatever they want. Your patience and your what's the word? Your discipline for not like reacting. Your shit. It's like Jedi mind trick type shit. That's a fact. I think most people, but yeah, I didn't start boxing because I had a fucking sunny, nice, beautiful upbringing in the tenements of gutters of Hell's Kitchen. You know what I mean? That's not why I started fighting. Yep. Yeah, tolerance. Tolerance. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. This shit must be high. Super chat payment not allowed on my end. Why not? Well, I got a Cash App, which is just Marco Boxing. But hold on, let me see something. Why is it not allowed? That's fucking weird. But yeah, it's the Cash App is Marco Boxing. Simple. I'm gonna put that up though. That's smart. I should have that at all times. So I got to learn from Ness, man. I would never be a teacher these days, especially in high school. Hell yeah. You're going to start streaming 24 hours on some Truman Show-ish. Nah, chill. Boom. Cash App. You know what? Can I? Let me see. Let me do it this way. Cash App. I mean, I'm about to get off anyway, but there it is. I'm about to get off anyway, but just put that out there. Thurman versus Spence. King Julian, you're late to the picnic. My brother. Why? Because it's late. You know, you're in Philly. It's fucking midnight. I got shit to do tomorrow. What up, Polo Book? Turkey should give you and I hope so. I'm waiting. Let's see if he messaged me. I think what's going to happen is Shaq's going to give me a call, right? And then he'll be like, yo, I talked to Turkey, blah, blah, blah. And either it'll be like he doesn't want to fuck with you, or like I would like Shaq to just set up a fucking FaceTime chat with me and Turkey. Like just like a, yo, you know what I mean? Let's go on some more. Nah, I got to bounce. 2024 will be your year. Man, I hope so, Cope. It has to. It's like I said, I can't can't hold on too much longer. Yup. Oh, you didn't know, Jerome? You didn't know I'm cool with Shaq? Here. I'm proud of it because he's such a dope dude. Why is it not? That's annoying how it's not fucking. Here, let's do it this way. Hold on. Here it goes. This is where you can see the massive size difference between me and my homeboy. There it is. And I believe if I do this, see a little better. There it is. This was at the event for Canelo and Crawford and Dana White. And weirdly enough, Tom Brady was there. I don't like football, but there's my man Shaq. So Shaq is hooking me up with Turkey, or so he says. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Yeah, man. You just saw the picture? Nah, you're wrong, Troy. Oscar sold it to Turkey Al Sheikh. Support the channel. Cash apps are open, and so are super chats. Thanks, Jerome. I thought you knew that. How tall do you think I am based on that picture? Based on the picture that Shaq is 7'1". How tall do you think I am? Take a guess. You guys are probably going to think I'm shorter than I am. That's my guess. But how tall do you guys think I am? Those of you who don't know. Shaq made you look. I know, right? Big shout to my man Polo Buck. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. 6'6". Thank you. I wish. I must have missed that one. 5'11", 6 feet. And the correct answer is boom. Oh. Um, 5'11" is correct. We'll spread the word when you're on. Yeah, I ask all you guys. That's why I'm asking you guys. Please, if you haven't done it, or even if you've done it, do it again. Through Instagram only. Go to Turkey Al Sheikh's page and go to the Ring Magazine and tell them about me. Tell them, yo, there's this dude who we'd love to see working with the Ring Magazine, and put my Instagram handle. I feel like the more he sees that, the more he'll be like, see that there's like a, I'm trying to do a grassroots campaign here. I'm 5'11" and a half, actually. There's a half there, or a quarter and a quarter. With heels on, there's a heel for you. Here's heels. Trump for life. Okay. Good for you. If he makes the economy better, I'm good with it. Whoever makes the economy better, I'm good with it. I don't follow politics at all. 5'11", you came to his shoulder. I thought you thought I was taller? What are you saying, Bray? You thought I was taller? You thought I'm not? Oh, shit. Mr. Bray hitting me with the extra crispy 2-piece. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, most people have guessed my height when they saw that. But it's funny. People don't realize how tall I am when they see this. This is the last one I'll show before we get the hell out of here. This one. Where's it at? Where is it at? Here we go. This is annoying. Hold on. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? This is annoying me. Now I can't even find this shit. No, not that one. Damn it. I'm trying to find this shit and I can't find it. Whatever. I was going to show you one of me and Roy. You see I'm taller than Roy, but yeah, I thought you about 6+. I wish. Trump, as a boxing fan, works well. Word up. I need to go to bed. Yeah, me too. All right, people. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Be there. Be square. Appreciate you guys. For real, you guys are the best. Peace.